You've seen their faces. You've heard their laughs. Maybe you even thought they were charming. But what if I told you that behind the smile, behind the applause, was a predator hiding in plain sight, broadcast straight into your living room? I am Detective Drayk, and I don't believe in coincidences. He sat under the hot lights of the morning show set, powdered, suited, mic'd up. The audience laughed when he joked about his wild nights. But when I watched the segment later, something felt off. Not in what he said, but in what he didn't. His eyes scanned the room like a man taking inventory, not enjoying the moment, calculating it. 2 weeks later, a woman was found strangled in a hotel bathroom. Her wrists were tied with the same pattern of cord that decorated the studio set where he had sat for the interview. Coincidence? I don't use that word lightly. We're not talking about actors playing villains. We're talking about real killers, murderers who sat for interviews, waved at cameras, and gave sound bites while bodies were buried in their basements. There's something almost poetic about the ego of a killer. That hunger to be seen, that need to be adored. But here's the twist. Sometimes their own desire to be recognized becomes the very thread that unravels them. I've been on cases like this before. A comedian in Florida who joked about his ex-girlfriends disappearing. A local politician in Ohio who loved to be on talk shows and happened to own a cabin in the woods where 3 missing girls were last seen. Right now, I want to bring you in on this. You're not just watching. You're in the passenger seat with me. So let me ask you this. If you were me, what would you be watching for? Do you think the killer wants to be caught? Or do they believe they're too clever for the world to see through them? Drop your thoughts below. I read every single one. Sometimes your perspective opens a door I hadn't considered. And let's face it, we're not just solving cases here. We're dissecting the psychology of monsters who smile for the camera. Back to our subject, the man on TV. He slipped once on air. It was a quick hand motion, like brushing lint off his knee. But that same movement, it matched the bruising pattern on the victim's thigh. Not enough to arrest him, but enough to let me know I was right to be watching. He thought the camera made him invisible, but for those of us who know what to look for, it magnifies everything. He's behind bars now, but I still replay that interview sometimes. Not to study him, but to remind myself how far some people will go to craft the perfect illusion. Oh, and one more thing. If this case made your mind race, if you're now side-eyeing your favorite late-night guests, then congratulations. You think like me, which means you belong here. So consider this your unofficial badge. Tap that like button, like it's a lie detector, and subscribe, because the next case, let's just say, the killer's already in the spotlight. We just haven't caught them blinking. Until next time, keep your eyes open. Some smiles hide teeth.